Your journey is different to someone else's journey. Being able to chase your dreams without wondering what other people think, that is healing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Healing is something that we do at every single stage in our life. We could be 60 and we could still be healing. We could be 15 and we could be healing. There's no actual age limit or no actual age where healing begins, because in all ages of your life you're doing healing about yourself, about things that you've been through. There's so much to learn about yourself and to heal about yourself. Everyone's life is so different. No one in this world actually has the same life. Everyone goes through their own traumas, everyone goes through their own insecurities, everyone goes through their own things. And I personally do believe that everyone has their stuff, but no one actually talks about it or mentions their stuff. But everyone has their stuff. Everyone in this world is actually going through something. So I thought I'd share some things that I would tell my younger self about healing. By the time I was 18, I felt like I was already so behind at life. And at times at 23, I also feel like I'm behind at life. But to my younger self, I would remind her that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. You're not behind in life. Everyone's life and everyone's timing is their own. And you shouldn't be comparing your journey to someone else's journey, because someone else's journey looks a lot different to what your journey actually is. Sometimes people at the age of 18 have their careers, have their houses, have their relationships, are married. There's so much that could happen by the time you're 18. But for other people, they could be right at the beginning of their career when they're 30. Your journey is different to someone else's journey. When I was 18, I felt like I was so behind in life. That's because I didn't have my career, I didn't have a car, I didn't have my own house. Little did I know, by the age of 23, I'd still be in that situation. But now at 23, I'm accepting of that. But I have the knowledge that I'm on my own timeline. I accept that I'm on my own timeline. But I know that God's plan is greater than the plan that I have for myself. It's all about the journey and what you learn whilst going through the journey. And I've learned so much. I'd remind my younger self to stop trying to be strong all the time. Growing up, I went through so much. Bullying, friendship dramas, you name it, I've probably been through it. I've been through the trenches majority of my life. Hence why I was depressed for majority of my life. But I tell myself to stop being strong all the time. If you want to cry, cry. It's okay to cry. If you want to tell people how you feel, tell them how you feel. You deserve to have clarity in every situation you're in. Whether it's a friendship breakup, a situationship, a relationship breakup, you deserve clarity in those situations. You don't deserve to be disrespected. Some situations is like, okay, fine, you don't need to go up to a person that's been disrespecting you so badly and get clarity from them, because you find peace with walking away from that situation and never speaking to that person again. And that's perfectly fine. But in the situation where you feel like you need the clarity and you need a conversation and you need to do things to heal yourself, you should go and do that. Being a strong person doesn't always mean that you're going to walk away without questioning things that have gone on. Being a strong person means facing the issue head on and giving yourself peace of mind and clarity and healing a part of yourself that you deserve to heal. Another thing I would tell myself is that healing isn't becoming someone new. Every single time I felt like I needed to go through a healing journey, I became a new character, whether that was cut my hair, dye my hair, change my fashion sense into something I'm not. Healing isn't about the outside changes that you're doing. Healing is actually about the inner changes that you're doing. You don't need to become someone who's more organized, who's more perfect, or who's more confident just to experience healing. You just need to be true to yourself. Healing isn't about becoming someone new every time you go through something. Healing is about realizing what you truly love in life. Healing is about realizing who you truly are as a person and being unique to yourself, being your own unique self. That is healing. Being confident in your own self, that is healing. Being able to chase your dreams without wondering what other people think, that is healing. You are healing from the past traumas. If someone's been telling you your whole life that you're not going to do something, and 5 years down the line you start doing that thing, guess what? You're healing. That's what healing is. It's about doing things you love, that give you joy, that give you happiness, and just being the best unique version of yourself. Being kinder to yourself, your body, your mental health, your brain, all of that kind of stuff, that is healing. And you deserve to heal every single part of yourself. And I wish someone told me that when I was 14, 15, 16, because I was going through so much and I felt like I needed to shut myself down in order to impress other people, in order to have friendships, in order to have people like me, basically. And I used to think if I was my own unique self, then people won't like me. I wish I had someone to tell me, no, you need to be yourself and you need to be true to yourself. I remember I used to envy the girls in school that genuinely used to be true to themselves. They would have people laughing at them, talking about them behind their backs, but they didn't care. They just were themselves, and till this day they still are. And I'm so proud of them, people that I went to school with that like that. They knew from the start that they weren't here to impress other people, they're just here to impress themselves. I'd also tell my younger self that not everyone deserves access to you. I've been through so many bad friendships. I can't even describe how bad they were. They were so bad. The friendship drama stories that I have are just so traumatizing to me. I've been ditched on a camping trip. I've had people burn pictures of me. I've had people make rumors about me. And if I could go back to my younger self, I would tell her, not everyone deserves access to you. Your peace, your mental health, your state of mind is so sacred. Your power is so sacred, and not everyone should gain access to you, because not everyone wants the best for you in life. Not everyone is going to be supportive of you, and not everyone is going to want to be your friend because they like you. Sometimes they just want to be your friend for the drama. They want to be your friend so they can get close to you, and then a couple months down the line they can make rumors about you and have a laugh in their group of friends. Not everyone is thinking of you, your happiness. Not everyone is thinking about your mental health. You need to prioritize yourself in that situation and think that, no, let me set my boundary, because this person does not deserve to access me. When I was 14, there was a situation where I stepped away. I walked away from a toxic friendship. And that was me setting my boundary without even realizing it. But I wish I realized that when I was 14, because by the time I was 16, 17, 18, I could have done that again and again and set boundaries with people, because you shouldn't be afraid of setting boundaries. You need to prioritize yourself, your happiness, your joy, and think about yourself and be selfish. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's just a way to keep your positivity and your power intact, because people are going to drag you down over and over again if you don't have set boundaries with them. And finally, I would tell myself that you'll be okay. Anything you're going through right now, it will pass. Genuinely, anything you're going through right now, it will pass. And you will look back at it in 5-6 years time and realize it's okay, and it was something that you had to go through in order to get where you are now. Because without that lesson, you wouldn't be the person you are today. And sometimes you need to learn multiple lessons, and that's actually a sign from God, because you didn't learn the lesson the first time. So God has to put you through that situation again and again until you learn the lesson. And for me, my lesson was to choose myself, appreciate myself, and love myself. It took me 8 years, but I'm finally here and I understood my lesson. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that God kept putting me through this situation again and again, because I needed to learn to set boundaries and respect myself and love myself. I would tell my younger self that life does get better. And this day you start choosing yourself, that is when life gets better. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I'm just grateful that I kept on going, and I hope you keep going too. You deserve the life full of fulfillment and love and happiness and positivity. You deserve the best people in your life and around you. I'm so glad that you've kept on going. Throughout everything you've been through in life, you kept on going, and you're still going. So keep chasing your dreams, keep doing what you love, and keep choosing yourself, because you are the most important person in your life. So take this as a sign to heal yourself and choose yourself, because you deserve the best. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post every single Sunday. I really want to start a little segment on my channel where I answer your questions and dilemmas. So if you have any questions and dilemmas, make sure you comment them down below. I will see you guys soon in my next video. And just remember, you are so loved here, and this is your safe space. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye, besties.